Hello, I'm John DeCure. I'm a real estate agent with Steve White and Associates. Joining me today is
Steve White.
Aaron Gaubatz with Honest Mortgage.
We're here today to talk about the benefits and why it's important to be pre-approved before you begin the home shopping process. Aaron, would you like to begin?
Yeah, I think it's extremely important to be pre-approved before you start this process because it's important to you, it's important to Steve, it's important to us to know that you're going to be able to comfortably afford what it is that you're trying to do. We want you to know what your payment might look like, what kind of closing costs that you're going to have, and we want that to be something that you're completely comfortable with and is within the realm of the guidelines that we have to stay within in order for you to proceed forward, and so that you're not setting yourself up for failure.
Absolutely. And then, Aaron, can you also touch on what process is involved with getting that pre-approval?
Yeah, thank you. Good question. What I'm going to do is I'm just having a nice, comfortable conversation with you. I'm going to get to know you a little bit. I'm going to get to know what do you do for work, where your funds to close are going to come from, how you get paid, just really general stuff. I'm going to give you an opportunity to ask whatever questions you have. At the conclusion of that, I'm going to have you fill out my application. It doesn't take very long. I'm going to get your credit score. I'm going to get your debt to income ratio, all your liabilities. And we're going to be able to incorporate your new loan into the whole process that you're trying to get approved for. And we're going to see if it's all going to work. And if it does, great. We'll give you that pre-approval. You're good to work with Steve to find that home that you want. And if it doesn't, we'll explain to you what it is that we're seeing, what we got to do to get you where you want to be. And it's going to be really efficient.
Yeah. And then, Steve, from the agent side of things, can you touch on the importance of being pre-approved?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Back when I was first starting 25 years ago, when the earth was still cooling and we used MLS word on the stone tablets, I would show a house to anybody, whether they'd been pre-approved or not. And as the experience developed and years went on, I just won't do it. It's a disservice to the buyers, really, because let's say they get their heart set on a home and they're not pre-approved. Well, now if there's a competitive market or there's multiple offers, now they're jumping through hoops trying to contact Aaron, just be able to get themselves pre-approved so they can submit an offer, because most listing agents, myself included, I know I won't even seriously consider an offer. I still would have to present the offer to the sellers. That's my duty. But as far as seriously considering it or counseling the sellers to consider it, no. Unless they've taken the time to be pre-approved, it is a disservice to them. In addition, you can get pre-approved sometimes for more than you're even comfortable with. And unless Aaron's giving them the scoop on what their monthly payment is going to be, we could be all over the board on this. You could be considerably off as far as what you think you can afford and what your monthly payment might be. So all the way around, it's a disservice to the buyer to not be pre-approved for those reasons and more.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you also talk about the benefits that someone obtains by being represented by a real estate agent when they are doing the home shopping process?
Yeah, absolutely. The biggest thing in Michigan in particular, and I don't know how other states do it, some do it similar. I can't speak to all of them, obviously. But in Michigan, the seller pays the buyer's agent. So it's not a fee that the buyers pay. Buyers have their own fees. But the real estate commission, the real estate fee, comes out of the seller's end. So essentially, you're getting a buyer's agent, somebody who's dedicated to you, who has a fiduciary to you, and you're getting that for free, essentially. Why wouldn't you have an expert in your corner, somebody that can kind of help you negotiate through the process, counsel you on the best way to make your offer competitive if there's multiple offers, walk you through the inspection process, and walk you through the whole minefield, essentially, from showing the house to closing. And that's really what the buyer's agent's job is, to look out for the buyer, but it's a free service, essentially, to the buyer. It makes no sense not to.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, thank you for your time today, gentlemen. I think those are very important points. I hope people found value in that. And if you did, we ask that you share it with your friends. In addition, our contact information will also be included at the end of the video. Thank you.
Thanks.